Welcome to another video, a walk on the wild side, and I am here in central Blackpool. This is the second time I've been here today. If you saw my video earlier in the day, I was filming the fire at the Central Club just down there, Kent Road, central Blackpool, and I went away thinking that the fire services had got it under control. They seem to have it under control, but I don't know if you can see from here, but the roof has collapsed on the building. The roof collapsed. It was probably about maybe an hour ago, and there was smoke all over Blackpool. I saw smoke where I lived, and the wind has changed direction, and there is smoke absolutely everywhere. The roof has caved in, and I think it's definitely going to have to be demolished now, because when I was here before it looked like they got control of it. But I did mention, didn't I? I mentioned that you just never know with these building fires, and yeah, it's not looking, the whole thing could just collapse now. So let's go and take a closer look. So we'll just take a little look around. That road there is called Salthouse Avenue, and as you can see, we've got 3 fire engines here, and we've got a support unit just here. So this is a very, very serious situation now, folks. Just look at that now. Can you see? Well, you can see the wind was actually blowing towards the northwest before, but now it's changed direction, and it now seems to be coming from the west. They've got a drone up there. They had a drone ready before when I was here before. So we've got quite a few people out. There's probably more people out now than there was before, but we're not going to be able to go that close to it, because obviously that thing could just, the wall at the front just could come tumbling right down.
Crazy, isn't it, mate?
It is, it's mad. It's mad. So we'll go and we'll have a little walk up here, see how close we can get up here. Obviously they're going to try and keep people as far away as possible, because that wall on the front there looks like it could just the whole thing looks like it could just collapse. Look at this. You can see the tower down there as well. Yeah, it just looks like the whole building has buckled. I can't believe it. Because like I said in the first video, I thought they had control over it, but obviously how are you doing? All right, Joe. How are you doing? You okay?
Not too bad. I was here before, but went home to charge my phone because it died.
Yeah.
Back now.
So I've got. Did you see the roof come in? Because I'll tell you what.
I've been gone about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The PCSO's just told me I'm fuming.
I can't believe it.
My phone was on 1%, so I had to go home to charge it. So I bombed it back to Cleveland, and then I just come straight back.
Yeah.
But
It's mad, isn't it? It looks a bit like. Can you see? It looks a bit like it's gonna sort of. It looks like the front. Yeah. Can you see the front there? How it's sort of buckling? Yeah. It's buckling, isn't it?
Well, the water will have weakened it a little, won't it?
Yeah. So they've obviously had to bring the cordon, and you can see
the cordon before was down where the fire truck is now.
Yeah, yeah.
I was down there for about 2 hours. Like, you were dead close to it, and you could kind of feel not the heat, but like the smoke coming off.
Yeah.
But the smoke's all on Central Drive now. It's pretty bad up there.
Yeah, I couldn't feel the heat, but certainly the smoke as well. And the wind was blowing a different direction before. Yeah, the wind was blowing sort of that way, and now it seems to be coming more towards us.
The heat is outside doesn't help either.
No. So yeah, I mean, look at that now. Look, just look at that. That's not looking good, folks. That is not looking good.
They said that it's going to be out all night. Going to be out till the early hours.
Yeah, they'll be out all night on this one. Just imagine living around here, though. Can you imagine with all this smoke blowing around here? I wonder if any of these might have to be evacuated. And what about on the other side as well? I mean, a lot of the houses round, because we're like in central Blackpool here, and a lot of the houses.
But literally, Reigniting Road, like bus depots, just down the road here.
Yeah, we're not too far away from the Blackpool transport.
You've got the old Odeon just there. You've got the Club 3000 bingo.
And there's also a lot of tourists come round here as well. I can actually see flames coming out of there. Yeah. I could actually see. I'm pretty sure I could see some flames coming out.
Where is it? The photo I got before was pretty bad. That was the smoke before.
Oh wow.
It was,
Wowzers.
yeah. That was 7, just over an hour ago.
Yeah, so I was actually on the other side before, I was round the other side, and we were just across the road. You could literally stand just across the road from it, and obviously the roof was still on it then. But I tell you what, I wonder if anyone got that roof coming down. Let me know if you saw anyone with the video, because I know there's some people doing TikToks and there's a few other people live streaming it and that sort of thing. So someone might have caught it when, well, there must have been there's a heck of a lot of smoke. I could see smoke all over the place.
Well, I mean, Central Drive, I just told the PCSO now, they might have to shut it, it's that bad. I've just drove past my window open, because I'm stupid, and I started like coughing a little bit, and smoke usually doesn't affect me when it's like a fire. And there were people walking past coughing and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to have to come down, and if it doesn't fall down itself,
yeah.
I'll probably take a little wander around the other side. And
apparently there's like tables and chairs and stuff left in.
There's a lot of stuff in there. Someone told me that there were some urban explorers that went in there. I don't know what the name of the channel was, but if you look for it, you might find it.
Yeah.
There was some Will mentioned it before. He said, yeah, there were some urban explorers that went in, and they reckon it was absolutely chock full of stuff. And obviously, if it's full of like wood and furniture,
there has supposedly been an arrest already.
Yeah.
Of an 11-year-old. So whether.
Never a dull moment in Blackpool, is there? I'm just running it round the other side. I'll just give you a little look at the area just to so you know where we are. There's the Bingo 3000. Obviously, I mentioned in the first video, this is where the old rugby club used to be, Borough Park. It took up all this space here. Rugby club and a greyhound track. And they also had a nightclub called Sticks just over there. That used to be Frankie and Benny's. This bingo is really popular. The bingo's going. They're not having a problem in there. So I'll just show you the front of the cinema. There's the front of the cinema, the Odeon. I don't know how many screens it had, but it closed down a few years ago, and they're trying to repurpose it now into something else. I don't know. How are you doing? You all right? Can't believe it. I just had to stop to do some selfies for people. So we've got the McDonald's over there. We've got Bannatyne's here. We'll have a little look down here, shall we see what we can see from this side, because this is where I was before, but can't get as close this time because they've had to put the cordon right back. So look at the crowd here now. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find a video of the roof, if anyone got the roof coming in. So still got quite a crowd here. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this, folks. Look at that. You can see the roof has gone there. Look at that. There's only a little bit of it on that far side that's still there. Look, can you see? It was like that all the way along. And it looks like it's buckled. And I don't know if it all went in one go or you didn't see the roof cut. No, you didn't see. You're right to go. You're right to go on this.
I've got an hat on now.
Have you put yours on YouTube?
I've put an hat on because it sticks me right
How
up
you
before.
doing? Yeah, right. So what happened? Did it all go down? Have you any idea?
Yeah, the
Really?
roof.
Did you see it?
Yeah, the roof.
Wow, that is amazing. We were like stood right up there, weren't we?
Well, where you were filming
I can't
earlier,
believe
where
it.
they were putting that scorpion, which one of your commenters added in the earlier video,
Yeah.
that piece of the roof there is the bit that fell through first.
Right.
When I arrived back on scene there was
Ah.
flames through that window, and they've just got that second aerial ladder platform up there, which is obviously overviewing the situation. But yeah, they must have put thousands and thousands of gallons of water on this now.
Yeah.
This is going to be here all night. I think there's a
And I
policeman
think
here.
got a policeman coming in, so we'll just let this go. We'll let this go, shall we? Yeah. So the building does look like it does look like the building is probably.
Yeah, leave it.
Well, like I say, it could come down on its own. But certainly we're looking at a demolition now.
I didn't rip it.
When I was looking at it before, it wasn't really all.
It was wound
it
round
looked
it.
like it might have rescued it, but how you doing? All right. So yeah, it's not looking too good.
Again.
So let's just show you a bit of the crowd. There's the tower over there, yeah, Blackpool Tower, yeah, we can see the tower now. Oh, but yeah, there was smoke everywhere. Did you see all that smoke? Bloody hell, there was smoke all over the place.
That's Dan.
Oh. Hey, they're all out now, aren't they? I've got Jamie here and got the Blackpool lads and Jason from
Some YouTubers.
I can't remember, Daily Vlog Adventures. Yeah, we've got a bit of a real proper look at this
Go on
now.
TV.
I can't believe I've had to come down again today. I thought that was it.
I thought when we left earlier, it had died down to a point where the smoke coming out the sides was very, very white. But as you can see, there's 3 stories there. There's a basement as well. So if they've had difficulty getting through to those middle layers, and that's where the fire is seated, this has been inevitable. Once that roof collapsed in, that then allows it to fuel it with more oxygen. So I think they're doing the best they can with what's available. Now that new platform's just started damping down off the top.
I don't think any of them would have gone in there either, would they? It would have been too dangerous to go in, wouldn't it?
Did you see earlier there was a robot? They deployed a robot.
I saw the robot, yeah. I'll put a picture. Did you take a picture? I'll put a picture of the robot on the screen now so you can have a look.
It looked just like they got it out of the wrapping, and the chap that we were speaking to just then, he mentioned that they initially tried to send it up the stairs in the foyer.
Yeah.
However, they couldn't quite get it up, so some of the firefighters had to go in.
Is that your
No. The firefighters had to clear some of the way so that they could actually access up there. So there is the robot inside there now. The Scorpion's putting water on here. But that rest of that gable end there is at risk of collapse, and if that comes over that way, it's going to be bad news for anybody in that block. But more police are arriving. Fire crew seems to have it under control and managed.
Yeah, we've got more police arriving as we speak.
And there's 2 forensic investigators walking out taking pictures as well, so the crime scene investigators are here.
There's a drone up here.
The
Got a
Matrice
drone up there.
M30, that one is.
So we'll just keep an eye on it and see what happens. But like I say, it's pretty dangerous now, and we can't go anywhere near it. And that wall, particularly the wall at the front, is buckled. It's really, really buckled, and it looks like it could just come down at any time. So we'll keep an eye on it.
Hiya, mummy. Hiya, Jacob.
What's it like being
Yeah, I'd rather Jacob.
You don't know, are you? No.
Yeah, her brother watches it all the time. Walk on the way outside.
Ah, that's great. Thank you.
No, boys. Right, careful.
Got armed police here now. Look, you can tell they're armed police because they've got the asterisks on the back. If you look for that orange asterisk, that tells you that it's armed police.
Like, really get going anyway.
So we've got units all the way around here. I think they've got units from all over the place. They've probably brought in fire units from Preston as well for this because it's that big now.
Yeah, we can help them by staying behind this lane. That's the only way you can help them.
Oh, we've got another scorpion. We've got another scorpion. Oh my goodness. They're throwing everything at this, folks. This fire here in central Blackpool, the old Central Club. It's like the heartland as well of social clubs around here. You know, close to the railway, close to a lot of industry. Yeah, there was a heck of a lot of industry around here. We also had the gasworks. I mentioned the rugby ground. The illuminations department was round here. So there was quite a lot of industry around this area. You can imagine back in like the 60s and 70s round here when the social club scene was absolutely buzzing. Yeah, obviously they got rid of the railway, the Central Railway, that was in the mid 60s, so that might have had a bit of an impact. But yeah, it is a very round here. It's very densely populated, quite densely populated around here. These streets, and a lot of these streets over here, like Kent Road and Central Drive and all, they're all earmarked for redevelopment. They're going to knock them all down and basically just start again, I think. Looks like they're going out again. Might be going to somewhere else, another side maybe. So that's a Scorpion, that there. They've already got one of them in action over there. You see that over there? That's one in action there, Scorpion. It's like a really directional hose. It's almost like a jet wash. Well, I'll tell you what, they're using a bit of water tonight. I'm just going to see if I can get... Oh.
Outside on the inside.
I'm breaking the rules, mate. Yeah, I am breaking the rules. So yeah, so well, it's getting a little bit mad round here. Steve,
Stephen take that, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the situation. It's what time is it? About 9 o'clock. It's just turned about 9 o'clock. So I'll just turn you back round. I'll show you where we're up to. 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. The solstice. It's the summer solstice tonight, but we're not going to see the sun, are we? Because it's a bit cloudy, and we've also got the smoke from this fire at the old Central Club in Blackpool. Well, I can see flames in there now, folks. Just when you think that they've got it under control and you start to see flames there. Got another fire engine coming in now. It's never ending this, folks. It's absolutely raging in there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Steve going.
Welcome outside.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, good, man.
I've seen you before, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I spotted you from over there. Just thought I'd come and say
Nice
hi.
to see you, yeah.
It's on TikTok, like 2 12-year-old kids have been arrested for
someone
it.
over there. Someone
Yeah.
told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone.
But we was here when that caved in. Literally, they're putting it out here, then it's literally just started again now.
Wow.
But yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I think they're putting it out here, then it's light in here, they're putting it out there. But I was told they put fans in there to blow it.
look at that. You can see flames through the. Oh, look at that there. You can actually see flames licking
It's literally just started it again.
Look. That is mad, that folks.
Nice one, Steve. I'll see you on the YouTube again tomorrow.
See you later.
Are you posting it tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to try and get it out tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to get it out of the fish, Steve.
Try and get it out of the car. It's not a live stream. I'm just going to take a little walk around. So we're at the back of the cinema and the Bannatynes gym, and I thought I'd just step back here to show you some of the crowd. So there's the cinema there. It's called Bloomfield Central, this place. So let's have a look at the crowd. And it looks like they're going to be in for a busy night tonight. They're not going to leave this, are they? They're not going to be able to leave it. And as we look this way, you can see down that street over there, right up to Central Drive. That goes up to Central Drive, that over there. So we'll have a little look up there. How you doing? So yeah, we've even got electricity northwest here as well. Yeah, it's all kicking off here in Blackpool. So this is another angle for you. It's all going on, isn't it?
Stephen, when Mrs. turned around and said, it's on Blackpool 999, the club's on fire. So we came down and it was nothing like this. And just as we were leaving, the fire brigade were going in, taking fans in, and when I come back down later on, they said, oh yeah, because we put the fans in to try and get rid of the smoke. It's found it, hasn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah, was that at the front door where they put the fans? I was just wondering because they were doing something at
there's one at the side there where that fire officer is there. There's one at the side as well. You can just about see it from here. There's a fan.
Yeah, there's someone carrying a fan there, yeah.
Yes, love.
So there you go, that's where we're up to. It's what time is it now? 9:15. And like I say, this is supposed to be, supposed to be coming out to do a video about the solstice, but it's a little bit too cloudy, the longest day of the year, yeah. So, yeah, what can you do? They're becoming quite a regular occurrence, aren't they, these fires? And a lot of you will probably remember when I first started doing videos, or proper videos about Blackpool, I covered quite a few fires, hotel fires and that. Quite a few hotels have gone up in flames. So it just happens, doesn't it? Yeah, and who starts them? Well, sometimes they do find the culprits, you know, and I have heard someone mention over there that they reckon that they've caught someone for this, so we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But anyway, that's it for this video. I'll keep you updated. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.
It's done it's free tomorrow. Right, you know where that blue, is right there. You know where that blue is? Where the blue is?